Pablo Picasso was not just an artist. He was a storm, a force of nature that swept through the world of creativity and changed everything in its path. His story begins on October 25, 1881, in the quiet city of Malaga, Spain, where a child was born with a destiny written in bold colors. Picasso's father, a painter and art teacher, noticed something extraordinary in his son. At the age of 7, while other children were playing in the streets, Picasso was holding a brush with the confidence of a master. By the time he turned 13, he was already painting better than his father, something the older man admitted with pride and a touch of awe. But Picasso was restless. He always felt that the world was much bigger than the limits around him. When he was 16, he moved to Barcelona, then to Madrid, searching for inspiration, knowledge, and the freedom to paint the world as he saw it. What he found was not comfort, but struggle. Yet it was in this struggle that greatness was born. In the early 1900s, tragedy struck. Picasso's closest friend, Carlos Casagemas, took his own life. The loss crushed him. His world turned cold, and so did his paintings. This became known as the Blue Period, years where Picasso painted the poor, the lonely, the forgotten. The deep blue tones reflected the sorrow that lived in his heart. These paintings did not sell. He was broke, hungry, and living in small, dark rooms. But he refused to stop. Because even in despair, Picasso believed that his art had a purpose. After pain comes healing. As Picasso's life slowly improved, his art began to warm. The blues faded into soft pinks and gentle reds. His rose period began, filled with circus performers, acrobats, and love. People started to notice him. Collectors bought his work. For the first time, Picasso felt the taste of success. But something inside him still searched for more. He didn't want to be good. He wanted to be revolutionary. Everything changed when Picasso met Georges Braque, a French painter who shared the same hunger for innovation. Together, they shattered the rules of art. They broke objects into shapes, angles, and fragments, showing the world from multiple perspectives at once. This became Cubism, one of the most groundbreaking movements in art history. People were confused. Critics called it ugly, strange, even insane. But Picasso didn't care. He once said, "I am always doing that which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it." His courage to experiment was what made him unstoppable. In 1937, during the Spanish Civil War, the small town of Guernica was bombed. Innocent lives were lost, families destroyed. The world was shocked. Picasso picked up his brush, and in just a few weeks, he created one of the most powerful anti-war paintings ever made, Guernica. It was a black and white scream on canvas, a monument to suffering, a symbol of resistance. When a Nazi officer saw the painting and asked Picasso, "Did you do this?" he replied, "No, you did." Picasso lived to the age of 91 and created over 50,000 artworks, more than any artist in history. He never stopped experimenting, never stopped learning, never stopped challenging the world. He once said, "Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up." Picasso remained an artist until his last breath. Today, his work fills the greatest museums on earth. His style continues to inspire millions. And his courage reminds us that creativity has no limits. Pablo Picasso did not just make art. He changed what art could be.